DLSS 4.5 is injected right now. It's on. And I'm going to show you the proof that it's working. DLSS. Let me mute the tab. I had the video open and started sounding. Let me show you that it's working right now. This is how you can check that it's working, and I'm going to show you how to get it working too, how to get it installed. So you go here to your NVIDIA overlay, and you can check here the super resolution model override. It says preset L, and that L is not for loss. No. This is a big win, okay? Let me tell you. It's just unbelievable, okay? Right now, we're talking about DLSS performance at 4K. And I have never seen this level of detail, ever. Like, DLSS performance has never looked this good. Now, it is very demanding, okay? Right now, we are using 2x frame generation on an RTX 5090, and we're getting 100 frames, 110 frames. Now, the stream is taking like 10 FPS. I checked it before the stream. We're losing like 10 frames. But man, like I'm looking at it right now. It's a big TV in front of me, 65-inch TV. And I have put my nose on the screen. I can't tell the difference. Like, it's like, what is going on here? It's just not, doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Everything looks sharper. Now, I have to say, this game still, and I copy the DLSS 4 files just to make sure. I replaced them. This game still, when you turn on ray reconstruction, it looks blurry. Like, why? Like, it's like it lowers. It looks like DLSS 2. I mean, this just does. I don't know why, man. And the problem is, without ray reconstruction, this game has some extremely ugly reflections. So if I do this ray reconstruction on this game, everything goes down the toilet. Like this just doesn't look right, man. This is bad. Okay, this is terribly bad in comparison. This is not. I mean, this is what you would expect before, with DLSS 2 and all that. It's just, I don't know what happens. NVIDIA should definitely check this game and fix it, because there is something wrong with it. I don't think there's a reason for the resolution of the game to drop like that. This is Avatar from the Frontiers of Pandora. It's something that's not working here. And actually, let's see what it says let's see what the NVIDIA overlay says when I have a ray reconstruction. Oh, see what happens when I turn on ray reconstruction. Now it doesn't say preset L. It says latest. See, it no longer confirms the DLSS 4.5. So this is not. It's not working. It's not working. Let's see if it gives me the information now. And I'll read the chat and all of that for sure. See, it's just something is wrong with it. Now it's not even saying. It's not even saying what it is now. See, super resolution. It says inactive right now. See, this is not working. But if I go and turn that off, it is working. It looks incredible. So this is not working. When I turn on ray reconstruction, it doesn't work. And again, I replaced the ray reconstruction now. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, the difference is just absolutely staggering. Even on YouTube with this live stream, it's 1440p HDR. I mean, the difference is like wow. It's like a GPU upgrade. It, it's just unbelievable. Okay, I am so happy with this. It's just the dream come true. I mean, after the TAA era of suffering with blurry graphics, this is like just fix. It's just fix. Oh man, like the stream. Thank you very much. I tried DLSS 4.5, and currently it is kind of messy, really. It completely refuses to work with ray reconstruction. It's what I'm saying right now. It doesn't work with ray reconstruction on this game. It's definitely not working. It looks terrible. With ray reconstruction, looks terrible on this game. 1080p DLSS balance looks like native. Looks unbelievable. I tried DLSS Ultra Performance on Battlefield 6. And I'm like, this looks better. Of course, I'm using, again, for Ultra Performance, I'm using the preset L. Okay? And I'll read the comments. Before we go there, let me show, in case someone is just woke up and it's like, oh, what's going on? DLSS 4.5, how do I get that working? Let me show you. I'm gonna show you how you get that working right now. It's actually very easy. Very easy. All you have to do is, of course, give all your money to NVIDIA. Send them the check. And then you have to, install the NVIDIA app. And you have to come here to, let me get myself out of the way. Give me a second. Yeah. You have to come here to the settings. Go to About and check this box. Early access. So you have to check that box, opt in to access beta or experimental features. Okay? And then you have to download the latest drivers, and you will see once you do that, you come here to your DLSS override model presets, and this is the one you want to use. See, you don't want to do latest because you're not sure if it's gonna use the 4.5 or which one is using. So I would go here to custom, and then go to super resolution. So we have three things: ray reconstruction, frame generation, and super resolution. So you will come here to super resolution. This is the quality of the upscaling to get 16 times the detail. So you scroll down here, and this is the one you want to use globally for all the games. Preset M. That's the one for DLSS quality, balance, and performance. But if you want to go ultra performance, or maybe you just want to try, I think preset L should be the highest quality, because if it was made for ultra performance, it should look even better if that's possible. So that's the one I'm using on Avatar. With DLSS performance on Avatar, I am using preset L. And it just looks brutally amazing. It's just disgustingly good. If that makes sense. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's like, wow. Now, to make sure that it is working on your game, go Alt-Z. So make sure the NVIDIA overlay is on. Alt-Z. And then come here to Statistics. And you check here, Super Resolution Model Override Preset L. That's the one we're using. So that confirms that it's working right now. And I mean, I can see it. I need no confirmation. I mean, as soon as I opened the game, I was like, wow, man. This is just like, wow. My God. That's what I'm talking about. And it keeps getting better, man. It is so exciting to know this, something like this is possible, because next year we get the new GPUs announced, and NVIDIA will probably go DLSS 5 and improve this thing again and make it even better again. And now we're gonna have variable adaptive frame generation, which is I mean, that is amazing because let's say you have a 240, 360 hertz monitor, you can just lock the frame rate to the maximum refresh rate of your display, and then all the fake frames, they're gonna go up and down depending on what's going on, and you always get that maximum you know the refresh rate. And also, this is especially amazing for strobing, because I'm talking about adaptive frame generation once we have that working, because you want to hit the maximum refresh rate for the strobing to work. So let's say, I mean, the thing is, the C1 is not a good example because 120 hertz, you don't want to do more than 2x. So that's not a good example. But let's say we get it in the future. Or let's say, you have one of these monitors with backlight strobing, and you need to hit the target. You're 240 FPS for the strobing to work, because if you drop below the target, then you get judder and it doesn't look right. So for that case specifically, adaptive frame generation is a godsend, because you're gonna hit the target all the time, and the motion clarity is gonna be perfect. Because here's the thing, once you hit 240 FPS, the motion clarity is decent. But if you have strobing on top of that, we're talking about multiplying the motion clarity 2, 3, 4x plus. So it is a big deal that you can hit the target all the time, and you don't have to worry about performance dropping frames. Big deal, man. So this is amazing. This is just exactly what we need. So you see, NVIDIA love gamers. They don't care about AI stuff, no. Well, they do. That's why we have this thing. They do think about gamers, see? They love you. NVIDIA love you. And that's why they wish upon you plenty of pain and suffering. You have to learn from Jensen's teachings. Let me read the chat. So I do have, let me see, when I go and read the chat here, the game is gonna look stuttery because frame generation is not working until I click on the game. But let me scroll up so I can see. I'm gonna read all the chat. Let's see what we got. They did release an update to fix the bugs with ray reconstruction, supposedly. But this game is not working yet. I mean, it looks terrible with ray reconstruction. I think the DLSS 4.5 only works for performance mode. Oh, really? I don't think so. I mean, I'm using performance right now, but the thing is, it was so good already. I mean, it might be hard to tell the difference, but check with the NVIDIA overlay to check if the preset is working, the preset that you selected. So if you check and it says that, then it is working. Basically, games with DLSS and no ray reconstruction will currently benefit. Yeah. Amazing. I mean, ray reconstruction, if it doesn't have if you cannot use this thing, it's just not worth it. There's no way. See, look, this game has some absolutely horrendous reflections, man. It's just bad. I mean, look at this thing. Everything else looks amazing, but the reflections on the water on this game, it's just bad, man. It's just really bad. Sometimes, I mean, right now it looks kind of decent because the water is moving and close. It's not that big of a deal, but it's bad without ray reconstruction. But if you turn on ray reconstruction, now you get better reflections. They are still not perfect. You still have low quality reflections. But now the whole game looks blurry. It's like, why would you do that? It's like, doesn't make any sense. I much rather have the whole game looking sharper and better and have some ugly reflections. So I basically just avoid looking at them if I can. So yeah, I hope I mean, at some point it's gonna get fixed. Because ray reconstruction is kind of a big deal. Can you test DLSS 4 versus 4.5, same FPS without a cap, by changing scaling to match the FPS as close as possible? Yeah, the thing with that is I have to close and open the game. So when I do that, this game is not consistent because the save file is gonna put me somewhere else. The time of the day is dynamic. So the difference, it's not gonna be very easy to see on the stream, especially when you don't have even the same picture. See, you're somewhere else in a different time of the day, and also you cannot see the changes in real time. So I mean, even taking a screenshot would be almost impossible because, again, the time of the day changes. So I need a different game for that. Something that is more stable, that doesn't change. Or maybe try the benchmark. I could try the benchmark. I will have to close and open the game. And live stream, you start closing and open the game, it's going to crash. So, I mean, I'm not the guy for that. You can check out, what's his name? Daniel Owen. He does a very good job with the comparisons, or Digital Foundry. They are the masters of hyping it up. So they'll do a better job doing those kind of comparisons. But I can tell you, man, I don't even need to see a side by side. This is just brutally amazing. It's unbelievable stuff. I mean, it's like the AI, the AI model that NVIDIA used here, I mean, unbelievable. They definitely use at least 4 times the power. AI 4X. This is what they use for this one. Unbelievable, man. Like, I'm telling you, this just doesn't make any sense. Okay, upscaling from 1080p and looking like this, nonsense. Like, you tell me before, this was gonna happen, and I'm like, no. No way, man. Absolutely no way. And this is gonna be especially amazing if you have 240 hertz 4K, because now you can use performance and you can barely tell the difference. You can finally hit that target in many games. This is amazing. How's it going, Carlos? NVIDIA overlay doesn't detect a thing properly. I use registered DLSS indicator. At least that works, and it should use preset M for best quality. Okay, I don't know about that one. How do you use that? Is that like a registry thing? Like you modify something on the register or something? I don't know about that one. Tell me how to do that, how to use that. I had DLSS issues with Tekken 8 after the update. Like what issues? Like it doesn't work anymore? You should use L or M. So L is for ultra performance. That's the one I'm using here. This game doesn't have ultra performance, but I can actually override that with the NVIDIA app. And I'm going to because right now we're getting 113 frames. That's not ideal for frame generation. And this looks so good. I'm gonna actually try to go ultra performance in this game with preset L, and I might get better. I might hit the target and get better, image quality. I mean, not better than this, but better than before for sure. So the best is preset M for performance, balance, and quality, or ultra quality, or any percentage higher than that. You can set a specific percentage on the NVIDIA app by overriding it. I mean, I can show you that. That's something that I do to fine tune. Some of the games, they run better, so I can fine tune them. Let me get myself out of the way. So you can come here to the DLSS override, super resolution mode, and you just do a custom one. You go custom, and then 67%, that's DLSS quality. But if you want higher than that, you can just go higher or go lower. So 50% will be performance. So feel free to try any custom resolution. Of course, don't do it globally. Maybe you use the program settings and go to the game specifically you want to change. So that would be ideal. DLSS 4.5 is trash. How come? Did you try it? Why? What is bad about it? The performance is more demanding, that's for sure. On my 4060 Ti, performance hit was a bit too much with the latest preset compared to DLSS 4. You see, for me, I initially doubted that it was working because the performance was about the same. But of course, I have a 5090. But I didn't see a performance hit, so I was thinking, man, this looks amazing. But I'm not sure if it's working. So I found out that you can check if it's working with the NVIDIA overlay. You can come here, statistics, and you can see here preset L. So it is working. I mean, I can see it, man. I can see it. But the performance hit was not that big. This game was already performing like garbage. So it's kind of garbage still. So it's not. Let me get the OBS. So let me scroll down the comments here. So what is the difference between preset M and L? Didn't get it. So I don't know. I'm not sure if preset L is just higher quality for everything, but it might not be worth it because of the performance hit, or if it's just for ultra performance. So it's like fine-tuned for ultra performance, and it doesn't make any sense to use for anything else. But preset M is what we should use for quality, balance, and performance. I would have to take some screenshots in other games that are more stable to see which one is better. But man, I'm telling you, this looks perfect. Like, I'm here looking at this with preset L, DLSS performance, and I don't feel like I need more. See, when I see this, I'm like, yeah, I don't need 8K. I don't need, quality. I don't need to increase anything, really. See, the only problem with this game is the boily reflections on the water. It look terrible. And you turn on ray reconstruction, and now the game no longer looks like this. It looks blurry because this thing is not working. But yeah, aside from that, it's just unbelievable. Let me get. So when I'm on the chat, the game looks super stuttery. Let me lower the. Let me lower the chat here. So preset yeah, a preset M is for performance and performance only, and preset L for ultra performance only. Okay. Well, I'm using preset L for ultra performance. It looks unbelievable. But of course, I have to try more. I have to try more games, see what's going on. So NVIDIA app acts weird too. I enforce using latest NVIDIA profile inspector version, and I specifically choose preset M. Ray reconstruction latest preset is E, but turning it on is kind of hard. So do you think if I use the NVIDIA inspector profile and force the E ray reconstruction, that's gonna fix this? I'll try that. See if because this ray reconstruction of the game is like the worst I've ever seen. It's like it ruins the whole game, the graphics. It ruins it. DLSS ray reconstruction does everything itself, upscaling, anti-aliasing and denoising, so it replaces super resolution. And I think I saw online NVIDIA hasn't updated the ray reconstruction model yet. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it changes everything. It's like on this game you turn it on and you're going back to DLSS 2 or 3. It's really bad. Raw GPU power is what matters, not fake frames. Oh, for sure. But sometimes you need the fake frames because of the games, man. I would turn off all the performance killing, features. That's what I would like. That's my opinion, but it's not happening. So we have to, use what we have to play some of these games. Like maybe this is the time for me to try Black Myth Wukong. It's a game that I've been. I mean, one of the biggest reasons I got this PC, and I haven't played it because it's still the performance garbage and it looks bad. And also, I have to say, there's something happened here. The HDR looks better too. Like that, I don't know why would that be the case, but look at this, man. My God, the HDR is looking amazing. It's unbelievable. Like I don't remember the colors popping like this before. The colors are juiced up. I think this DLSS model is also filtering the color grading too. The color grading is better or something because this is unbelievable. I'm using Reno DX, the Reno DX mod for Avatar. But I don't remember the colors being popping like this ferociously. Like I'm not even using. Look right now. I am not even juicing up the colors. Look at this. See, look. Where's the colors? Saturation is at 50. Like I'm not increasing the color saturation at all. And somehow the colors look better too because I've been looking at this and being like, man, this looks striking for the colors too. I don't remember the colors popping so ferociously like this on this game. So I think this DLSS 4 also has an impact on the color grading of the game. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. It looks so clean. It's like a remaster from the ground up. I can't believe this. Like, it might be placebo effect, but I don't remember the colors popping like this. I just don't remember it. Unbelievable. More fake frames for me. Let's go with all the fake frames. Now, but one thing I have to say, I don't care how good the frame, you know, the adaptive frame generation is, you should not be doing 6x frame generation to get 210 frames. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, like, I mean, 6 times. What is the base resolution there? 40 FPS? No. Okay, no. You are not going from 40 FPS to 200 plus and that not looking like garbage. I'm sorry. That's bad marketing. That's not the purpose of frame generation. You need a much higher base frame. That's not good enough. But I cannot wait to try it. I would love to be wrong. I would really like to be wrong, man. Frame generation are fake frames by upscaling. No, upscaling is not fake frames. I mean, frame generation is real frames too, but it's the purpose of it. We need a much higher base frame rate. Yeah, we call it fake. It's not fake. It's real frames. They just don't look the best, and you see the artifacts and the input lag is, and all of that. The DLSS quality and DLA also improve? I think so. I mean, I can try it. Can I even tell the difference? Let me see. Can I even tell the difference? I mean, we are already getting 120 FPS, so I would not increase it, but let's go. I mean, let's go. This is performance. Let's see quality. My God. This is like, my God. I mean, it's not... See, the thing is, the sharpness is not affected. See, for me, that was the biggest deal before with DLSS 2, DLSS 3 even. When you go down to DLSS performance, it was looking less sharp. It was looking less sharp, and you feel like you're missing out. If you're using performance, oh man, I'm missing out. This doesn't look as sharp as 4K should look. But now, performance has the sharpness. It's like the closest to native sharpening. It looks natural. It doesn't look overly sharp. And now I'm going to quality, and I can definitely see that, yeah, the fine detail. I mean, if you look at the distance, let's go on a, let me go on top of this, on top of the animal. I mean, we're getting 84 frames with frame generation. That's just not good. Not good performance for that. But the blurriest thing on this game is the trees. The leaves of the tree here. They are sharper with DLSS quality, that's for sure. When you look at the leaves of the tree at the distance, that's what definitely improves now with quality. But now I am not getting a good enough performance to play the game like this. By the way, this game with all the detail, no stuttering. If you see any stuttering, it's the stream, or when I click out of the game, the frame generation doesn't work and it looks stuttery. But yeah, this game doesn't stutter. That's unbelievable. But let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. 100%. Look, I've been focusing on HDR a lot for the past 3 years. This is improving the color grading of the game. It has to. It cannot be a placebo effect. I see a better tone mapping of the colors on the game. And again, I'm using Reno DX, which is supposed to take over everything. But the tone mapping of the colors is better. It's better. I noticed that when I open the main menu, the screen, you just open the game, you are on the main menu of on the main screen. I noticed there's a very bright background that was looking clipping. It was totally clipping with the native HDR of the game. Reno DX fixed that a lot. But now it was clipping even less. And that is a reference that I have. Every time I open the game, I see the same main screen. And that's a reference that I have that I immediately notice when I try this DLSS. I notice, man, this clipping less. I can see the detail better. I can definitely tell you, man, the colors look different. I think the colors look different. The color grading is being improved with this thing. It has to be. I mean, it looks radically different in every single way. It's radical. But yeah, very demanding. I mean, 86 frames. No, I cannot do that. Let's go down to balance. See if I can notice the hit now. See if I can notice the hit on performance. Man. I mean, yeah, if I look at the side by side, the leaves of the trees are a little bit better detail with quality, but man, it's, unless you have the performance to spare, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, the distance, the leaves of the trees, they do look less detailed with performance, but it's okay. It's okay. I must rather get the better performance, man. This is unbelievable. If we get it really close to hitting a certain target, it's not fake. Preset K still look better or quality and DLAA, but now better to just use L or M with DLDSR. Oh no, imagine that. I mean, if this is already looking amazing, imagine if you have the performance. I mean, I don't have the performance to spare on this game to use DLDSR 2.25x of 4K, and then we go DLSS on top of that. I mean, that's gonna be like brutally. That's gonna be a picture quality orgasm. That's gonna be like, oh my god, 16 times the detail. I mean, literally. The promise. As we get it, let's see. And his leather jacket looked extra crisp. I mean, I wish Jensen hyped this up, man. Did Jensen even talk about this? Or he just say AI like 170 times? I don't remember Jensen ever talking about this on the conference. And he should. This is the best thing that has happened to gaming ever, in my opinion. DLSS 4 and now this, best thing ever happened to gaming. Not ray tracing. This is it. DLSS 4.5 work in every mode, just not with a ray reconstruction. Okay, yeah, that's what I see. It definitely looks better everywhere. Just got here. How is the artifacts when playing with frame generation? Well, let me tell you, this game is actually one of the best frame generations I have seen. If I move around a lot, I don't see any problem. See, the problem I see with this game is the water reflections and all of that, but the artifacts, I remember noticing the artifacts before. Let me see now. If I move, usually you see that when you pan the camera and look in between the arms of the character. I can see it. You can see the artifacts between the arms of the character. It's there. It's not perfect. But I'm getting 93 FPS though. That's a very low performance for frame generation. That's not high enough. You need at least 120. So not a big deal, man. It's actually very good. I get better performance if I'm not streaming. Like 10 more frames, at most 15 frames, but probably 10 more frames. What NVIDIA recommend? M for performance. Yeah, M for performance, balance, and quality, and L for ultra performance. K is still the recommended for quality, balance, and DLA. I don't think so. I think it looks better with M. The performance is gonna be better with preset K, so if you need the performance, definitely go for it. It looks great too. But I think this is gonna look better. Well, let me fly because I'm gonna start getting attacked here.
Come on, Temek. Let's ride.
Okay, let me see. Let me pause this and get the chat lower so I can. Oh man, I'm so behind on the chat. Let me go back. Let me go to the most recent one. I mean, I'm way behind. How's it going, Christopher Saucy? DLSS quality mode, and I have a 5080. So let me see if I missed I have 5080, so way less performance hit. Yeah, the performance hit is not that big. DLSS 4.5 is crazy good. Red Dead Redemption 2, I have to try that one. I mean, I definitely have to finish Red Dead again. I'm gonna play it again. This is worth it. No TAA blur whatsoever. Yeah, it's fixed. It is fixed. It's unbelievable. Red Dead 2 was so bad, man. It was just like next level bad. We have someone spamming here. Let me see. Maybe a bot. Let me see. Go other location without blue filter. Oh yeah, at night this game looks kind of blue sometimes. Okay, I'm looking at the chat updated now. Do you notice that this game's DLSS has so much ghosting? Well, the ghosting seems to be fixed on this game. Yeah, let's see. Where do you see ghosting here? Like moving the arms of this thing? I'm going against the sky. There's zero ghosting. on this motion here. Zero ghosting. Again, I saw the frame generation artifacts, but it was like at 90 FPS. I mean, that's not high enough anyway. Yeah, I guess it has to look better on FSR. The best way to test DLSS 4.5 is running Assassin's Creed Shadows with 2x frame generation and in a foggy setting. The smearing and blur in Assassin's Creed Shadows was insane under DLSS 4 and frame generation. Yeah, that's the thing. There's gonna be some examples that you know that had issues with ghosting and with particle effects looking like a mess, and now you're gonna see a big difference. So you're gonna find those big great examples where it makes a huge difference. What is the most graphic demanding game? See, hey, this is one of them, that's for sure, with unobtainium settings. But the thing is, sometimes you have just a game that runs like garbage. See, I think this game is definitely on the list because it doesn't stutter and it looks very good sometimes. Now, the reflections on the water are not great, but we can definitely include it on the list of demanding games because it is demanding, but it looks great, and the scope of the game is insane. I mean, you have a big open world that's Pandora.
I should eat.
Full of trees, and there's no stuttering on the game. It's unbelievable.
Another
Zero stuttering
rig.
on this game. But yeah, there are many demanding games that look amazing. And others run very well. I really like Ratchet and Clank. I think Ratchet and Clank for details is a treat. This CS world is a nightmare to run. What is that? DCS Doom? I don't know what that is. My 5080 outperforms everything I see online. Cyberpunk path tracing, yeah, probably Cyberpunk. I mean, but some games, Cyberpunk path tracing deserves it because it runs well for what you see on the screen. But some games run worse. They just look terrible. They're just bad performing games. Horizon Forbidden West, definitely on the list, that's for sure. That's gonna be insane. I mean, I'm gonna try it. I have Horizon Forbidden West. I'm gonna try it now with this. It's gonna be incredible. How's it going, George? Just got here. Playing the favorite game. Now, I mean, this is definitely a game I wanted to try to see if... Mainly if ray reconstruction was looking better. It's looking the same. When I turn on ray reconstruction, it looks the same. But DLSS, 16 times the detail. Let me tell you. If you just got here, I've been glazing NVIDIA for 2 hours. Just glazing them over. You have to send them the check and get the upgrade. Ratchet and Clank with ray tracing is incredible. Yeah. And the thing that I like the most about Ratchet and Clank is what this game is missing. You go close and the detail is still there. I mean, you keep going on and close, and of course the level of detail is changing, that's for sure. But you just get more and more detail. It's unbelievable. That's what I want to see. I want to see a game that I can, I get my nose on the screen. And it's still detail and more detail and more detail. That's what I want. Whatever they did to achieve that is very impressive. No, Avatar with DLSS 4 is like incredible. But ray reconstruction is still broken. I'll upgrade my PC with DLSS 7 and Reflex 7. Yeah, still waiting for Reflex. So can you imagine now Reflex 2 and adaptive fake frames? That's gonna be a treat. Yeah, Arc. I mean, that's that. I think the developers of Arc said that 30 FPS with frame generation was okay. That was their target. 30 FPS with frame generation. Can you imagine that? And they turn on frame generation without even telling you. There's not even a setting to turn it off. It's by default. It's on. Unbelievable. Is S90 much of an upgrade from a Sony A95L? No, the A95L is better. Will I see more detail on my PC games and DLSS 4.5? No. The A95L is better in every single way. It's brighter. No, don't. Definitely not. I mean, you would have to get an S90H, which by the way, I did the video about the best TVs. And I also did a video about this. But I wanted to go live to show you with more quality. Yeah, you need to get something S95D or brighter. S95D, you could get S90H, S95H, S95F, of course. You know, but you have to remove the matte finish. Otherwise, I would not change glossy for that. It's kind of weird how NVIDIA updated all 3 DLSS libraries to 3.10.5, but ray reconstruction is still broken. Yeah, man, they have to fix that. But they will. I mean, at some point they will. S95H or LG G6. Absolutely S95H. Not even close. You just have to remove the matte finish and put black tape on the new shiny frame. So now Samsung is delivering a glossy frame that is metallic shiny and a matte finish, and even more matte finish. It's like a super matte. So you have to remove that garbage. But yeah, it should be better. The G6 is still WRGB, man. It's still WRGB. I mean, if you buy it, you're gonna be happy with it. It's gonna be super bright. That thing is gonna be a light canyon. But I would not buy a WRGB over QD OLED TV. No, man. QD OLED is better. DLSS 4.5 performance or 4 with quality? That's a good question. I think 4 with quality should look better. Should. I have to check that out. See, the thing is, we would have to change the settings in real time because it is so hard to notice the small difference. I tested Red Dead Redemption with DLSS 4.5 quality mode on my 5080 and it looks basically perfect. It's kind of crazy. I think that this game is from 2019. It looks this good. It's Rockstar, man. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 1 and I think it looks amazing. I wish the textures were higher resolution, but when it comes to the animations and the interactions between the objects in the game, it's amazing, man. Red Dead Redemption 1 is better than most games, better than most AAA games. It's Rockstar. It's that Rockstar level of nonsense that I love. The detail. I mean, you push someone downstairs in Red Dead Redemption 1 and the physics of the people falling, I mean, you don't see that anywhere else. It's just Rockstar. So yeah, those games, they go beyond the graphics because of the animations, I think. And Red Dead 2, still the graphics look great. I think the hair looks outdated. Some of the textures look outdated. But the presentation is very impressive at times. Breathtaking. That's for sure. Yeah, matte finish, man. Samsung is ruining all the TVs with the matte finish. I finished recording the rant. So you're gonna see that. I mean, it's not a rant. I just give you my take on all the TV announced at CES and all that. And the thing is, LG, so, you know, they should have RGB for the G7. I think so too. The thing is, LG already has RGB on the monitor. Asus announced, I mean, they had it before with Pro monitors, but Asus announced an LG panel that is RGB. I mean, they showed that with a matte finish, by the way, but but Asus said, don't worry, don't worry, there's a glossy finish coming. It's a glossy version of this monitor coming. Don't worry about it. So that's a good thing. But they show a matte finish at CES, and I was like, man, I cannot believe you ruined that monitor with a matte finish. So it is RGB, self-emissive, perfect blacks, and it's an LG panel, 240 hertz, 27 inch, 4K, and it has 480 hertz dual mode with a lower resolution. So that is good news. So LG already has the technology. See, the problem is marketing. See, all they care about is to sell you the TV. Brightness is something very easy for people to understand. The brighter is better. So that's what they're trying to sell you. So if they remove the white subpixel, the TV is gonna be less bright. So they don't want to do that. It's very simple. But they should, because more important than that brightness is near black, 0 to 5 nits. That is way more important to improve. Right now, these TVs are bright enough already. Improve near black, improve uniformity, get rid of all the issues with color banding, problems with the calibration, add more settings, add flickering technology. If the G6 had the same flickering technology as the CX, GX, C1, G1, that's the TV I would like, even if it has a white subpixel. But LG is so stupid. Next level is stupid. They eliminated the best feature that they had, and it's not coming back for some reason. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Asus knows we love glossy. Absolutely. They know. They definitely know. And I'm sure LG is to blame for that matte finish monitor. So LG was like, look, we have this new RGB monitor. And Asus was like, why did you put a matte finish on this thing? The whole point of a 27-inch 4K OLED RGB monitor is clarity. Why would you put a 4K display in such a small area? The pixel density is insane. So now you're gonna put a matte finish and ruin ruin the definition of the monitor. It's just stupid. So Asus was like, don't worry, we're gonna put a glossy on it. Now I hope that the glossy version is not a glossy on top of the matte finish. They have done that in the past. When LG refuses to eliminate the matte, then Asus has to put a glossy on top of that. That's a bad idea, because you still have it's gonna look better anyway, but you're still gonna have that grain related to the coding. That's bad. Yeah, G5 is very bright already, yeah. Tell me your thoughts on DLSS 4.5. I missed the glaze set. It is literally 16 times the detail. Unbelievable stuff. The level of glazing, you have to watch the beginning, because I just glazed them over. Like, I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Unbelievable. I mean, it is like,
careful.
You have to go back and replay the games again. Oh man. G5 is just bright, not as good as in color. See, but here's my thing with, the reason why I say, whoa, let me get out of here. See, the reason why I say I will go, RGB, QD OLED all day, don't get it WRGB, is because I have tested this, okay? With my LG C1, I lower the brightness of my QD OLED to put it at the same level as the C1 or even less. And I compare them. And the C1,
I can help.
even when it's brighter or at the same brightness, it doesn't look this correct. It just doesn't look right. That white subpixel it never looks right in comparison with RGB. So it's not a matter of QD OLED is more colorful and it has better screen uniformity, less color banding, and better near black, grays, and all of that. It's not that. It's like everything. Like what I'm saying is, for me, nothing needs to happen on the example for QD OLED to look better. It just looks better, period, all the time, everywhere, and it's not even close. So to that, you add that with QD OLED you can get more color brightness, and it can look more impressive. And now you have yeah, that's the thing. But again, man, if you get a G5 or G6, those TVs look amazing, and they're gonna wow you. It wowed me. Definitely, G5 looks incredible. Would I change a G5 for my S90D? Probably. I would probably change it. It's better. It's brighter, and it's 165 hertz. But if you can choose, I would go QD OLED. Yeah. L is for ultra performance upscaling. It is basically experimental. I see. I'm experimenting with it right now, and it looks unbelievable. I mean, I have to try it more, but I tried it in Battlefield, DLSS Ultra Performance, and man, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Now, the S95F, you can take off the matte finish, man. It's not a big deal. Oh no, but if you already have the G5, no. G5 has the best screen coating, by far. My main problem with Samsung QD OLED TVs is the quality control. I have seen you go through 6. Oh no, Samsung absolutely sucks. Make sure if you buy a Samsung TV, you can replace it. Get a membership or something. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. 4.5 remains a specular highlight so well. In the particles look great. Did you notice MFG is much cleaner, almost flawless with 60 FPS base and 4x frame MFG? I haven't tried MFG yet, but with 2x this is mighty impressive. And I was saying before that, look, I'm glad you're telling me this. I didn't know this DLSS 4.5 is supposed to improve HDR at all. It is, from what I see. And this is Reno DX, which is supposed to take over. But Reno DX is going off whatever is going on with the game color grading. So what I was saying before is that the game looks more colorful to me. And when I first open it on the main screen, that is totally clipping. Without Reno DX, the main screen is totally clipping. When I open it again, that was already much better with Reno DX. But when I open it again, I'm like, man, the tone mapping looks better. Like, it is retaining more the highlight details. And then when I'm looking at this thing and doing the stream, I'm like, the colors look more vibrant too. It seems like a cloud is knocking off the sun. Kind of weird. But I'm looking at the colors here, and the colors look more vibrant. And I'm like, did I juice up the colors? Let me check the Reno DX settings. And no, I didn't juice up the colors. Look at the saturation is at 50 default. I can tell you 100% this DLSS 4.5 is affecting the color grading. 100%. This just looks different. It's not only the sharpness, the colors also look different. The tone mapping is better. It just looks better in every single way. So I don't know what they did, but Avatar with 4X is way better. See, but the thing is, my TV is 144. So to try 4x, I have to use my monitor, my 360 monitor. If I go 4x here, it's gonna be. Let me see if I can go 3x without closing the game. I can go 3x, it might be okay. See what we're getting with 3x. The thing is the target. See, 138 frames is not high enough. So the base frame rate is like 40, 45. So 45 would be 90, then 135. So it'll be like 47, something like that. Let's see how it looks. So with 3x, yeah, I can definitely see the artifacts between the arms of the character. I mean, that's decent for 3x, but I can definitely see it. Now, on the background, I don't see any problem on the background when I'm panning the camera. But now, the input lag, I definitely feel that is higher, 100%. And I have become very sensitive to the input lag because of the new controllers that I've been using. I've been focusing all the time on the input lag and difference between the controllers and all of that. So I definitely feel the input lag hit. Now if I use first person, let me see. Let me change this to, if I change it to first person, see if the scope has like artifacts. No, the thing is I have the scope so transparent. But you see, I see the artifacts behind the weapon. See? See the artifacts behind the weapons? And yeah, the scope also has artifacts. So the problem is the base frame rate here is too low. It's too low. This is very distracting. See, between the, what is behind, see, every time you have two things that are close together and you're looking at the background, what's behind that, you're gonna see artifacts with 3x, 4x. Look at that. This looks bad. This looks bad. But of course, if you don't focus on that, just play the game, and yeah, it's gonna be fine. Or maybe if the base frame rate is higher. Anything specular is more detailed with 4.5. So Reno DX goes off of that, and it looks. Okay, so let me see. I missed the first one. HDR looks better because DLSS is showing highlight better. I think so. I think it is. Reno DX is looking great. All the foliage has specular highlights. Yeah, everything looks better. I'm telling you. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was supposed to be a benefit. But I noticed that when I'm looking at it, okay, this not only looks sharper, the HDR looks better. Unbelievably better. It's just everything, man. NVIDIA, I think NVIDIA is just, it's taking over everything. It's fixing everything. HDR, quality, everything. How is my distance from the TV right now? It's like a TV and a half. So the length of the TV, 1.5 from the screen right now. By the way, let me see how late it is. Oh, I have to go to bed, man. I have to work tomorrow a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Let me know if you have any final thoughts, because I have to go to sleep, man. Tomorrow I have to do a lot. My next upgrade will be the 9090 Ti. Let's wait for Jensen to announce the next one. I did use the L in Ultra Performance in Battlefield 6, and I was very impressed. Mighty impressive. Now, I can see when I was panning, looking at like a fence. On top of the building, you have like some details that are like a fence. I did notice that the resolution looks a little bit lower, like a kind of artifacty, but the sharpness of the image, the presentation just looks so naturally sharp. It's amazing. Like very impressive. Very impressive. So ultra performance with L, it's a W. It's not an L. It's a big W. So I am not used to the foot measurement, so I can tell you in meters, I'm sitting on the TV like 1 meter and a quarter. Like 1.75 meters, maybe. Meter and a half, maybe. The GPUs keep getting expensive. The 10,090 will cost probably $10,000. $1 command center. The more you buy, the more you save. I mean, Jensen. I mean, I was thinking, should I make a video reacting to the? But he was just AI. He didn't talk about this. He didn't talk about anything. Forza games have always hated DLSS for some reason. Anything except DLAA in Forza Motorsport looks like garbage for me. The thing is, right now, this is so good that if a game doesn't have DLSS 4, it's hard to play. Nothing will come even close. Nothing. It's hard to play a game that doesn't have this now. It's that good. So 1 foot is 0.9 meters. Okay. Using it on The Last of Us. I didn't finish Last of Us 1. 2, I didn't even start it. That thing was so bad. The sharpness of the game was god awful. There was a mod to kind of fix that. I have to check it out again. So yeah, let's leave it there, man. I have to go to sleep because I have to work tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm uploading a video about this. You can check out the beginning of the stream where I absolutely glazed NVIDIA for this. I mean, this is amazing. You're getting an upgrade on all RTX GPUs, and it just looks so great, man. It looks so great. It's the sharpness, and now the HDR too. Are you serious? Like everything. It's just better. I mean, I'm looking at DLSS performance right now, and it's jaw-dropping. Jaw-dropping. I glazed them like... the glazer, we turn it up to 100. I can install, get an error. Use the DDU display driver utility and erase the drivers, then manually download the latest drivers, and check the beginning of the stream where I show like step by step. You go to the NVIDIA app and you have to check the beta and then download it. Yeah, ray reconstruction it should get fixed at some point. It looks like garbage right now. Can't wait to forget about this. Continue with life. Which preset? So the best preset is M for DLSS quality, balance, and performance. I'm using preset L because I thought it would be like a higher quality. And we are using DLSS performance. And I tried preset L with a Battlefield with ultra performance, and it was very impressive. Yeah, or maybe reinstall the NVIDIA app. That's a good idea. It'll be easier. Yeah, we need ray reconstruction needs some love because we need it on this game, for example. This game just looks terrible. So I have to go, man. I have to go. I'll read the comments later. I have to go to sleep. Tomorrow I have to work. I mean, I have the best job in the world. I cannot complain. So I'll do more videos, and I did make a video about this, so it's gonna be a separate video, and I did a video about CES, giving you all my takes on the TVs and all of that, hammering Samsung and all that stuff. So let's leave it there, man. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions.